Hello and welcome to this edition of the Showmanship Podcast. On today's episode, we will talk about the AFC, and NFC West schedule predictions. So that will begin right now. I'm Nick, that's Ryan.
Sup?
So let's jump right in here, Ryan.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the defending AFC West champions and Super Bowl play-in.
Super Bowl
losers.
Super Bowl coach. No, Super Bowl coach backups. I don't know what the word is used here.
Super Bowl runner-up.
Super Bowl runner-ups, Kansas City Chiefs.
So, first game of the year, they are playing on Friday night in Brazil.
And it will be for free on YouTube, by the way. Yeah, that game will be the first ever game that's completely free to watch on YouTube. Let's hope that goes better than the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight on Netflix.
Except I don't believe you can watch in Canada though.
Yeah, screw the Canadians. And anyway, I think that'll be a pretty good game. But like, there's got Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes, two pretty elite quarterbacks. And next, although I think the Chiefs are a better team here.
Yes, I believe that as well.
Yeah, at least there was no green in this game.
And I believe the Chargers are like the team that's traveling the most miles this year.
Yeah, and speaking of the Chargers, they played tonight as a
Hall of Fame game
in the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. Yeah, so with that, I thought makes sense. It's a perfect time to do the AFC West on the night they're playing.
Yeah,
and next
we already did the NFC North. If you could check out that video, who they're playing the Lions tonight.
Oh yeah.
So,
and then we got the Super Bowl rematch the next week against the Eagles.
Yeah, and the Eagles are coming off. Well, they play the Thursday, obviously.
Yeah,
against the Cowboys.
Yep.
So they get a little bit rest. The Chiefs are traveling firm distance. So who you got here?
Yeah, more. I'm gonna go Eagles here.
I mean, the Eagles did win the last matchup between.
Yeah, I know.
In 23 when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. So
yeah, and I think the Eagles win it here again.
Okay.
I just think the Eagles have the better players and the better quarterback.
Okay, so 1-1.
Yep. Next we got the Giants. Do we even need to say that's a W?
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's
not starting at that point.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's washed.
Yeah,
this will be Russell Wilson or Jackson Dart, whoever.
I think they'll start Russell Wilson.
Yeah, 100%.
The season will be too far behind, and they'll go to Dart.
And then we got the Ravens.
Yeah, the toe game from last.
The toe game,
where Isaiah Likely was out by a toe.
But I think the Ravens win here. Yeah, like I think the Ravens are a better team. Jaguars, Chiefs win. That's. I gotta remember who I had winning in this matchup. Did I have the Lions winning in the last video, or did I have the Chiefs winning?
I believe you had the Lions.
We'll go with that, and we'll be sure to watch back this video, and we'll be sure to post on a graphic on there to see if I was right.
Okay, so we'll have that.
Raiders
say Ryan was right or Ryan was wrong.
Yeah, and Raiders Chiefs win easily. And then Commanders. I'm gonna go Chiefs win on that, but that'll be a close one. The Hillbillies, maybe the Bills win this one.
It's in Buffalo.
Yeah, it is in Buffalo, so that's why. And then I think the Broncos beat the Chiefs here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Chiefs are coming off a bye, but
the Broncos are at home and they should be pretty good this year. We'll get to them in a bit. Anyway, the Colts, Chiefs win. Whether it be Era 5 or Daniel Jones, the Colts are gonna suck this year. Cowboys on a Thursday night game. Chiefs will beat them.
On Thanksgiving.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving. And then Chiefs, I think they'll win against Texans.
I believe. We're gonna go listen to Tony Romo. I believe for that game.
Wait, you don't know? Wait, the Texans?
No, the Chiefs Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I have to listen to Tony Romo, and then you have to listen to Chris Collinsworth the next Sunday night against the Texans. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everyone take a sip whenever he praises Patrick Mahomes. On second thoughts, don't.
Wait, that should do it on Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, you'll probably
he'll probably be making comparisons.
Yeah, you'll probably be
even though it's Ravens Bengals.
Yeah, and you'll probably be
The quarterbacks will make a throw,
and Chris Collins was
So
played the
don't-
Bengals for one time. And on second thoughts, don't. You'll probably be smashed in about like 5 minutes. Anyway, but I think the Chiefs beat the Texans. Yeah, and then we probably might not have to listen to Tony Romo again on against the Chargers. I think the Chiefs go 2-0 against the Chargers. And then Titans are rebuilding, they'll win. I think the Chiefs go 1-1 against the Broncos if they win at home. And then Raiders, they win. So that would put them at
12-5.
not bad. They'll still make the playoffs.
Potentially 13-4.
Yeah, potential.
Depending on, I believe.
Or they could also go 11-6. It's like 13, 12 and 5. 12. Did I say 12 and
12-5.
12-5. Okay. Potentially 13-6, 13-4, or 11-6.
Oh, we got some breaking news I'm gonna cut in here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Someone has requested a trade.
Oh, who was it? It was Trey Anderson. I knew it!
No. Terry McLaurin.
Why is Terry McLaurin requesting a trade?
I don't know. By
Okay.
who?
I don't know. If it says the Chiefs, I'm gonna be pissed. If I swear,
Does he really think Deebo Samuel's gonna get more touches than him? Like, come on.
come on, you're Terry McLaurin. You're scary Terry.
A hold-in, really. I like how they call it a hold-in. So you show up, but you sit on your butt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and another breaking news: Shamar Stewart finally got signed by my Bengals, baby.
Yeah.
Yep, and also Trey Anderson just showed up to training camp.
I believe he's also a hold-in.
Yeah, Trey Anderson.
Yeah, so he's showing up, but he's not doing anything.
Yeah, but
I thought I was Dave on the side. He's still doing his
but
lifting weights.
for Trey Henderson, I think there are working on a deal with him.
Yeah.
The difference here is that Terry McLaurin is requesting a trade, but
Yeah, there are apparently teams that report per ESPN. There are teams that reportedly consider making such a move, but the Commanders have shown no interest.
oh my gosh.
And last year he had 82 receptions, 13 receiving touchdowns, and over 1,000 yards receiving.
Dude, that dude had a pretty good season. I don't know why he wants out of there.
Of course, he's got a great quarterback. You want
Yeah, rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like
your rookie of the year.
he's probably gonna be like the next biggest star. Like,
And look, this is probably his best season
and Jane Daniels will probably
last year.
be the next biggest star in the NFC East.
So according to McLaurin, he said he's been pretty frustrated, and he's not going to lie about it.
I see.
And then there's a bunch of other things he said. He says he understands it's a business.
Yep. Yeah, it's just business. No more business.
Oh, good thing Dan Snyder's not the owner.
Oh yeah.
'Cause he would punish him.
Oh, he would. You probably. I don't know what he'd do.
Probably send him to the Browns.
Yeah, that's worse. No, I don't know. That's probably worse than going to hell. Actually, nothing worse than that.
I mean, yeah, watch the Naked Gun movie. They make it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got the Browns, by the way. So,
What? Oh, wait. The Nick Gunley is the Browns.
well, they're making fun of them.
Oh, nice. I see Seth MacFarlane has some taste there. I know I once made fun of the Lions in a Family Guy episode. It's Thanksgiving. Shouldn't you be in Detroit losing a football game right now? In a college football version, it would be, hey, you can see a ski engine. Hey, it's October. Shouldn't you be in West Lafayette losing a football game right now? Yeah.
We'll see a lot of L's in that team.
Oh,
Don't forget to watch our Big Ten video.
oh yeah. We don't cover every team in that video, mainly because a lot of them are both shittos. But
We did cover Purdue.
we did cover Purdue as a joke.
with one win.
Yeah, with one win. And moving on, let's go to the team that's actually playing tonight, and that's the Chargers. Yeah. Yeah, so hold on. Early prediction, what do you think's going to happen in the Hall of Fame game? We won't count this as a preseason.
Well, supposedly, Ungulale is starting.
DJ Uyunglele? For a move?
No, sorry. He will be playing in the second half.
DJ Uyunglele, what did he get signed by? Chargers?
Yeah.
I don't know why they signed him, dude.
But starting the game, I believe, drumroll here, people probably didn't know he was on the scheme. I believe, what was he, number 3 overall pick?
Oh, what
For North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance is going to start this game? He's also on the Chargers, isn't he?
Yeah.
Dude,
I did not know this until you.
I thought Trey Lance is out of the league. And I almost forgot he was a top 5 pick. Dude, like that dude.
Yeah, he was a 3rd overall pick in 21.
I honestly forgot about that. I forgot that the Niners wasted a pick on him. That was, I don't know why they took a chance on him. That dude's injured.
I mean, what, they started him at 22?
Yeah. And then the Lions,
no, it was... Yeah, he was... Yeah, 22, and then Brock Purdy took over.
Also, yeah, it started with him, and then the Jimmy Garoppolo, and then
broke his leg.
and then Brock Purdy, and then Brock Purdy got hurt, and who was their 4th string?
Josh Johnson, he got a concussion.
And then people were so good. Wait, Steve Young are coming in the game,
and then at that point they added the emergency quarterback,
and that was so Brock Purdy. If Brock Purdy hadn't gotten hurt, then I think they probably would have won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Anyway,
they also had a chance the next year.
Yeah, and also
with the lead.
Yeah, but with the Lions, is Hendon Hooker going to start for them?
Yes.
And who's the 3rd string?
Jared Goff for tonight.
And what I mean is he's the 3rd string, but he's the 2nd string. Who would he?
They only have 3 quarterbacks on the roster.
They only have 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They have Hendon Hooker and
Jared Goff and Kyle Allen.
Oh, Kyle Allen. Or Kyle Allen. Okay.
He was with the...
What college did he go to?
I don't know. Most people know about who he played back in Newton, Carolina.
Yeah, that means nothing. No, yeah. Although Cam Newton is a legend, but not enough to be a kind of a Hall of Famer. And anyway, moving on to the Chargers. Of course, we already said they're losing the Chiefs.
No, we don't want Kyle Allen. After we won.
What?
You want to see where he went to college.
Oh yeah, Kyle Allen. Where'd you go to college at?
Houston and Texas A&M.
You had Houston and A&M. I see. Wow, when was the last time an A&M quarterback actually had success in the NFL?
Not Kellen Mond.
And not Johnny Manziel.
I mean, he's like a career backup anyway, but...
Johnny Manziel.
No, Kyle Allen.
Oh, Kyle Allen, yeah.
But some could say that about Johnny Manziel. But
yeah, and Johnny Manziel is just a huge boss. And Johnny Football is going to be revolutionary, but let's say John Football is the opposite of what Beamer Ball is. Anyways.
It's a farty.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had Chiefs winning week 1.
And there's the Chargers being the Raiders week 2.
Okay, so, yeah, we keep going here.
And I think the Broncos beat them in week 3. And then they destroy the Giants. And then Commanders.
Yeah, and I'm losing. No, my bad, sorry. Press the wrong button. You do not have a winner in that video job.
The Commanders? And they're going to check that Giants game?
No, Commanders.
I don't know. Chargers leaning towards... I think I'm going to say Chargers, since they're at home. And then Dolphins, then Chargers win that. Then Colts win. But I think I have the Vikings being the Chargers in this game. We'll have to check back on that. Yeah, again, flash graphic on there, see if I was right.
Yeah, so... Sorry, you have that Chargers against Colts.
Chargers winning the Colts. Honestly, what do you think I was going to make? Colts?
Sorry.
And then Titans, they beat some Titans. Then destroyed Steelers, I'm sure. And so, man, they got a lot of how many primetime games they have? And then they beat the Jaguars. Then beat the Raiders again. Lose the Eagles. Lose to the Chiefs again. Beat the Cowboys. Beat the Texans. Lose to the Broncos. And so that puts them at
11-6.
11-6. Still not bad. Yep, and now let's move on. And now we move on to Denver. And Denver, let's just say they've had a big turnaround. Of course.
Well, I like your thoughts here on the Chargers.
On the Chargers.
Uniform release, highlighter yellow.
Show me it again. I gotta see it. Show me a picture. But you find in the. Yeah. And just Google I don't see their see their highlighter yellow, and whether it'll make you throw up or something. Maybe just Google their new uniforms or something. But Sorry.
So they already had the yellow pants. And they just have the yellow jersey.
Wait, so that's it? I mean, it's all right. Like, oh,
And they already have the yellow pants, so I mean, might as well.
yeah.
And then they add, I like this one. They brought back the Lindady and Tomlinson one.
Oh yes, yeah. Back in the old days of San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the Broncos. Honestly, I don't think nobody thought the Broncos would have been a good team last year. Like Bo Nix really has been playing really well for them. Yeah, like, and of course now they have a running, now they might have finally on the first starting running back for the first time in years since like the John Elway days.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, or last time they went to the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. Did they have
No Sean Marino?
Sean Marino?
No Sean Marino.
Oh.
Weird name.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, the running back that job was RJ Harvey, right?
Yeah, from UCF.
UCF, yeah. We'll have to see how he does. Like, the Broncos.
They have J.K. Dobbins, who they signed.
Oh, they signed J.K. Dobbins? Yeah,
Oh, you can stay healthy.
Yeah, if he could stay healthy, the Broncos will have a pretty good running game. And then their receivers, and then their quarterbacks.
They re-signed Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, and then, cornerback. Of course, they got Patrick Surtain, Riley Moss, and Johnny Alexander. Those three. Johnny Barron. Those three cornerback duo.
They also got I believe Drew Greenlaw and Juliana Hufanga from the 49ers.
Two more quarterbacks.
Linebacker and a safety.
Yeah, but like that cornerback trio just listed, those three will terrify receivers. Like their defense and this should be really good. Their offense should be solid.
And they have Evan Ingram at tight end.
Yep, and then receivers are just receivers.
Marvin Mims Jr.
And Marvin Mims. Yeah, I remember watching him at Oklahoma. Anyway, moving on. So the first game is against the Titans, which would be
Titans.
Yeah, the Titans. We'll see how they rebuild under Cam Ward, yeah. And then they play the Colts, win again, and then Broncos win.
3-0.
Yeah, Broncos win. They'll be 3-1 against my Bengals. Yeah. Yeah, and then wait, the real goal. Yeah, we did. And then
Broncos Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles win that game. Although that could be enough. It could be close. And then Jets easy win. The other New York team easy win. And Cowboys win. Texans.
Yeah, the Cowboys winning that game.
No, Broncos.
Sorry, you said Cowboys.
Sorry, I meant Broncos. Yeah.
Make sure you say the team I want.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say Texans pull off an upset here. Then beat Raiders. Beat the Chiefs at home. I think they beat the Commanders. And beat the Raiders again, beat the Packers, beat the Jaguars, lose the Chiefs, and beat the Chargers. So they'll put them probably at second in the division.
Actually, first.
Whoa.
You have them at 13-4.
Yeah, I actually think they'll be that good. When was the last time they went 13-4? When they had Peyton Manning?
I don't even know if they... Well, they didn't have 17 games yet.
Yeah, well, they've played 60 games at the top.
I don't even know. 12 or 13 wins? I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, moving back on, let's go to the Raiders, which I still think will be a decent team, but just not good enough as the other three. They say, oh, what? Gosh, it feels like an episode of Sesame Street. One of these things. It's not like, okay, I'm not filming this out. Anyway, the Raiders. Well, they got Geno Smith from the Seahawks. And
yeah, so we have the Broncos winning the division.
Yep, and yeah, like, and because there's no, yeah, and then of course the Raiders, they drafted Ashton Genty. What was it? Ashton? Yeah, it was Ashton Genty. Yeah, I remember correctly. Yeah, so like at least maybe he's a good replacement for Josh Jacobs. And wait, who did the Raiders hire? Alexander Madison?
No, he went to the Dolphins.
Oh, did they have him last season?
Yeah, I believe they have Zamir White.
Zamir White, washed up guy, you know. Yeah, and then moving on. So I think honestly the Patriots. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the Raiders win that. Whereas they'll lose to the Chargers, lose to the Commanders, lose to the Bears, and then beat the Colts and beat the Titans. Lose to the Chiefs, and beat let's say they beat the Jaguars, and then lose the Broncos. Actually, I think the Cowboys beat them, and then beat the Browns, and lose the Chargers again, lose the Broncos again, lose the Eagles, lose the Texans, beat the Giants, lose the Chiefs.
So 6-11.
Yeah,
Preferably pretty spot on for them.
yeah, I'd say that. They still got a long way to go. What they need to do is probably tank for like a franchise quarterback. Probably not going to get Arch Manning, but maybe Lenore Sellers or who else? Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll probably be tanking for a quarterback, or maybe try for another quarterback. Okay. Anyway,
I don't think there was a couple of games that put this.
yeah, they could. Anyway, so that's the AFC West, and now let's move on to the NFC West, and we could start with San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, so up with that. Here we go. And the Niners, well, they re-signed. They brought Brady, got his first blockbuster contract. I mean, I don't think he ever predicted he would be this far. I mean, he was Mr. Do you think Brock Purdy honestly predicted that he would be this far?
Oh, he went to Iowa State.
Yeah, he went to Iowa State. I know that.
You've been an Iowa State quarterback that's like made it in the NFL.
Yeah, like closest is Senegal Wallace, and he didn't do that much. Yeah, and then yeah, and but of course I think did they lose one of the two receivers? Did they lose Brandon Ayuk, or is he re-signed?
Coming off injury.
Oh yeah. The Niners were very injured prone, and Chris McCaffrey came out with an injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
They got end back, but they lost a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Yep, he's gone. Where did he go?
Commanders.
Might not be a solid receiver for them.
Most stats have been going down over years.
Yeah, like honestly, and not to mention in our lifetime,
they lost a lot of defense players.
Yep.
I think all they have is Starius Ford.
Yep.
Nick Bosa, Fred Warner.
Yeah, and like honestly, they've lost like 3 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Imagine being a Gen Z 49ers fan. You almost feel like turning into something tough because
yeah, it would be what, the Gen X?
Being a Gen X Niners fan or millennial Niners. Actually, not millennial. No, millennial Niners fan. Honestly, if for Gen Z Niners fan who was crying, bet a millennial tell him cry a river. Imagine like
millennials is what, 90s?
No, early late 80s. I think like mid 80s, early to late 90s. Gen Z is 1997 to 2012. Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, yeah, moving on.
Gen X or baby boomer.
Yeah. Anyway.
In the baby boomer, you're probably around when they were founded.
Yeah, okay, boomer, let's move on to
I believe it's a milestone year for them.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's I believe they were founded in 46. So I think it's year 80 for them.
Honestly, they're about to be, be gone. No, but I say about 2040s, then boomers will all be in the afterlife. It'll be passed on to sky above or the lava below.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, it's fine.
I didn't mean to get that was kind of harsh. Anyway, moving on. So Niners play the Seahawks.
Yes, it is. I was right.
Oh, it was
founded in 46.
46. So like before the boomer generation was even first born.
No, your boomers were around at that time.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. So Niners start out against the Seahawks. Yeah. And to start against Seahawks, and honestly, that's a close one, but I think the Seahawks win. Like Sam Darnold is a good regular season quarterback, but
he did pretty good against them.
Regular season quarterback, but playoffs quarterback, he sucks. Anyway, and then the Saints, Niners will win that easily, and I think they'll beat Cardinals, they'll beat the Jags, lose to the Rams, lose to the Bucks. I think they beat the Falcons since the Falcons are known to them. Lose to the Texans, beat the Giants, lose to the Niners, beat the Cardinals, and beat the Panthers.
Sorry, lose to the Rams.
Lose the Rams, yep. And beat the Cardinals, and then beat Panthers and Browns. And then beat the title.
A late bye as well.
Yeah, and then beat the Titans, beat the Colts, lose to the Bears, and beat the Seahawks at home. So that puts them at
11-6.
Not bad. They'll definitely not make a Super Bowl, but
Same as the Chargers.
yeah. And now move on. Let's move on to the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, so the Seahawks, of course, they lost Geno Smith, but they got Sam Darnold from the Vikings, and then they got Cooper Kupp. Wait, no, did they? Oh, they got Cooper Kupp on the Rams, right? Yeah,
Free agent.
Yeah, free agent, and then they lost DK Metcalf,
Yeah.
and Tyler Lockett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they still got JSN. And they also and recently Noah Fant just got signed by the Bengals, and Noah Fant,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So there's two Iowa tight ends on that roster.
Yeah, Eric Hall, who was started at Michigan to transfer to Iowa, and Noah Fant. Yeah, and of course other Iowa players. You got Geno Stone on the Bengals, and of course Charlie Jones, who was at Iowa but transferred to Purdue afterwards. Yeah, so. Yeah, I think the Seahawks lost all their Hawkeye players. Yeah. Anyway, so what I said, the Seahawks win week 1. I think they beat the Steelers, and then beat the Saints, beat the Cardinals, beat the Bucks and Jaguars. Man, beat the Titans. Man, they started 7-0.
Okay.
But here's the thing: Sam Darnold did the same thing. Well, he started undefeated, then lost until
I could see. They go 5-2 year, so it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think they get the first loss against the Commanders, but beat the Cardinals and lose to the Rams. Yeah, they lose to the Rams.
And then beat the Cardinals.
Beat the Titans.
They're gonna beat the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, and then beating the Cardinals. Yep. And then beating the Titans. I think I have the Vikings winning against the Seahawks. And then I think they lose to the Falcons here. And then beat the Colts. You know what? I say they beat the Rams at home. Like, since it's at home, then beat the Panthers, and I said losing the Niners, right? Mm-hmm. So that puts them at probably first in the division.
Yeah.
That at
12-5.
12-5. There's one win better than the Niners. And now let's go to the team I think will be the best in the division, the Rams. Okay, Rams, here we are.
How about we go to the Cardinals?
Okay, yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? The Cardinals, yeah, they are. Or is Antonio Brown blitz it? Okay, not to say it. Never mind. Yeah. So the Cardinals, yeah, they're gonna suck this year. Now they were like the third oldest team in the NFL. They were around since the beginning, right?
Yeah,
and
even before.
Yeah, and they're the only one of the originals that had not won a Super Bowl. Yep. I mean, nothing much to say about.
The Bears have only won one.
Yeah, and the Packers have won, of course,
4 times.
3 or 4.
So the only 5.
Yeah,
Super Bowls out of those.
Yeah, out of all the originals, and of course the Cardinals started out in Chicago.
Racine, actually, outside Chicago.
Racine.
It's a suburb of Chicago.
Yeah, same place. Anyway. Yeah, so the Cardinals, I think they beat the Saints and the Panthers. Start out
2-2.
Yeah, wait, 2-2.
Well, yeah, and losing to the Niners.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
and then they beat the Titans, and I think the Colts win here.
Ooh, year 1 Colts.
Yep. And then the Packers beat them, and then Cowboys beat them. And of course, Seahawks and Niners beat them. And then
beat the Jaguars.
And beat the Jaguars. And then lose to the Bengals. And then
Buccaneers.
Yeah, and then Buccaneers win. And then Rams win. And the Texans beat them, Falcons beat them, and the Rams beat them. Yep. And so that puts the Cardinals at
4-13.
Yeah. Cardinals, even when they got Kyler Murray, I honestly, I would say Kyler Murray was a fraud. Anyway, now let's go to the Rams. Which even though they lost Cooper Kupp, they did get Devontae Adams. And then they get Devontae Adams, and Puka Nacua is always great. Nothing much to say on the Rams. And then, oh wait, those are games already had, yeah. And then I say they beat the Texans. They, of course, rail the Titans. And then I say the Eagles beat them. Now that was a close game. And then the Colts. Oh no, sorry, the Rams beat the Colts.
Yeah, they beat the Niners.
And then beat the Niners. And then the Ravens beat the Rams. Rams with Jaguars. Rams with Saints. And then I said the Niners.
Yeah, the Rams.
Oh yeah. And then Rams beat Seahawks. And the Rams beat the Buccaneers. Beat the Panthers. And then beat the Lions. And then that's Seahawks winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll say the Falcons win, and then of course they beat the Cardinals. So that puts
them beating the Lions.
Yeah. But that puts them at
13-4.
Yeah, first in the division. Man, the NFC West definitely the second best in the NFC, and the AFC West definitely the best in the AFC.
Yeah, both then at 13-4.
Yeah, man, both the first and fell 13-4 accident at 13-5. Whoops.
The only team you don't have the same record is the Cardinals.
As the Cardinals, yeah, I had them being worse than the Raiders. Yeah. Do you think the Cardinals might talk about moving on from Kyler Murray? Let him.
After this year, I could say yes. They go 4-13.
Yeah, if they go 4-13, I think they should move on for Kyler Murray. Let him be like a professional Call of Duty streamer or something. Yeah, so that's our coverage of the NFC and AFC West.
Yeah.
And then next time we'll be covering the Big 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do, because we skipped a week.
Yeah, we skipped a week.
We're gonna do release the Big 12 video in a few Mondays.
Yep. And
this video you'll be seeing this on Monday.
You'll be seeing this on the Monday. And then the
ACC.
The ACC will be on Tuesday. And then of course we'll get the AFC.
Then we'll do the NFC East.
NFC and AFC East, and of course finish with the two crabby divisions, the NFC and AFC South. And then before week 0 we'll cover the SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually on week 0 we'll cover the SEC.
Yeah, they don't have big games.
Yeah, they don't have the games, so it makes sense to cover them.
Yeah, so you'll be seeing that back for week 0 for the
Yep. And before we end the show, we'll
do the South.
Yeah, in the South. And what is it with the South and
for the SEC?
The thing is the South is the absolute best in college football, but the absolute opposite in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
So speaking for the SEC,
yeah,
we're hopefully gonna have a guest here.
Oh yeah.
So
hopefully, yeah. And could it be a big time celebrity or maybe one of Nick's relatives? You'll have to wait and see. Now, before we end the show, we want to take this time to honor 2 legends that we lost in the coming days: Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
two guys that were legends. I never grew up with wrestling, so I had never really had a child nostalgia for Hulk Hogan. But that dude loved this country, and
he's especially when he was battling Andre the Giant, he was like 7'4".
Yep. And Ozzy Osbourne, I grew up listening to his music all the time. My dad listened to his music all the time.
Yeah, Crazy Train, Madden 09.
Crazy Train, and my dad listened to Bark on the Moon all the time. Yeah, and may God have mercy on him for when he bit that bat off, and when he bit Kenny's head off in South Park.
Well, yeah, and you bit the bat. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that. It's a mole. I know that. Dad told me the story about it.
It was in Des Moines?
Yeah, it was, and I got banned from performing in Iowa ever again.
Well, a funny story is actually his daughter married an Iowan. So he grew up in Indianola, like that.
Wait, his daughter?
Well, it would be his son-in-law.
his son-in-law.
Yeah.
Man, he's got some really interesting ties to Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so may those two rest in peace.
Yeah.
And with that, we come to the end of this edition of the Showmanship Podcast.
Yeah. So I'll see you next time.
Yeah, peace.